So rather than have that situation where it's like, oh, I'll just get a, you know, I'll just get a really easy double from wherever the hell they drop. Yeah, and then I had I was forced to use cores because they were lagging that far behind. Not really. Give me a couple more runs here, and I'll at least have 63. Will at least probably be in 60. Did I forget Logi again? Shit. They're running that thing. I can send more logistics out, but oh well. Yeah, Zeratul, and I'm not in World 6. I'm not even through World 5. I am nowhere near that position right now, so you know what? I'll keep the doubles. IDW is here for memes, and she's also a 2-star, and she's actually really good. She's actually good for a 2-star. People will, if she is the best, it's, yeah, people will argue about it all day long, but you know what? She's at least usable. She's at least somewhat reliable for a squad that will probably will probably be a backup squad once we get to the end game. They're not gonna do amazing shit, but you know what? We're gonna need them. Wow, okay. A Slav rifle. However, Haruka, the main issue with IDW as a tank, even with that high evasion, is her hit points aren't very good, which means that when she takes a hit at high level, it's gonna hurt a lot, and you will take hits even with evasion that high. The game is almost designed so that you are guaranteed to take some forms of damage, even if you, like, meme out hilariously for evasion. This is why everyone uses the fucking umps. From what I've been told over and over again, tanks with balanced stats win out over the eccentric ones. Yeah, and we can't even get her mod 3 right now, I don't think, right? But yes, disregarding any arguments whether or not IDW is better or not, I know I'm gonna start an argument whether or not it's actually, like, whether or not she actually is. She's cheap, she is at least gonna get us through most of what we're gonna be using that squad for, because she's cheap. Same reason F2000 is good, even though F2000 is out-damaged by other 5-stars. Oh, something that might actually be good. What's this? More buckshot. Oh, well. Okay, so we're actually getting a lot of cores now, at least. Okay, so... G3, where'd you go? There she is. Okay, and I only have 5 gems. Alright, so... I fixed IDW, right? My flash memory is going with, I suppose, age and repetition. How's Beepo doing? Okay, she's still got a half an hour left in her class. Fine. Alright, that bug, I suppose, or rather that exploit of the sharing system. Sharing, and then not actually sharing. Yeah, I'll do logic after this. Or like logistics. I just really want to stop getting stopped by things and just get the grind over with, because holy sweet mother of God. It's gonna be a long grind. And I know I need to do this in order to actually do anything. Yeah, it won't be long until 63 is at least 60. Yes, I know. I've just avoided using anything above 2 stars because I wanted to actually make this cheap. And you can get doubles for MP5, and if you get MP5's, whatchamacallit, her night battle equipment, she actually has a... She starts to look a little bit like M16, I suppose, without the armor. She starts to become a really weird fucking combination of buff and evasion tank. And that's why she's actually a standout and consider using just for the sake of using her. Well, Carenzo, get back in there and finish the job. I hate when that shit happens, too. Game arbitrarily forces you to do another run even though you wanna fucking stop. Okay, we got $99 again, great. And then there's logistics. Alright, logistics. Logistics, I didn't look at Chapter 0's with this. Actually, that's nice. I like that. The only problem is that level requirement's probably... Yeah, level 40. Well, we can send Echelon 2 in there. That's about it, though. Let's see here. That's 12 hours. That's a lot of... That is a lot of stuff. Ooh, boy. I suppose I can put them on this later when I actually leave, but I'll just send them in here to do this on quick rotation. Because I could use repair tickets and quick productions along with some ammo and some MREs. That'd be good. Also, yeah, I did totally forget to actually... Okay, so what is it? Wasn't there one I was going to use for 40 minutes? Right, where is that? Nope. Hour. I thought I reset this, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, it's an hour. Okay. Get in there. Also, I suppose I should send another squad in here to do this, just because. Cheap way to get a fairly cheap way to get a construction contract. Anything else we can send out? Because we got 3. Okay, we'll just do this. Somebody send in here. Grace Gun. I know. Actually, M14 isn't in your squad, or rather, well. Whatchamacallit? Who's here again? Yeah, right. I took M14 out. Well. Or rather, who did I... Alright, 1911, I think? Right, I took 1911 out. But, right, you guys can go handle this. Alright, so there's your 4 echelon squads. Well, there's your 4 logistic squads. Oh, we can run this one more time, too. Almost a 5,000 combat value, too. As for resources, we're kind of low on parts, but... Well, actually, not really low, but our lowest thing is parts. I think we have plenty of resources for right now to do anything that we want. So I'm not in dire need for anything, but parts are the lowest. That doesn't really give them a lot. We need to grind more. It gets them up there, but they really need to, get to a point where they can move up to the next, the next sim. Okay, so combat mission, again. You playing AL tomorrow? We have the Borderlands event on the schedule for tomorrow, but that depends exactly, that depends on if Kadyusha's going to be here to help me out here. Since we haven't necessarily nailed down the exact specifics of what we're going to be doing with that one, and we don't even actually know exactly who's going to be coming to play out of the Servant Parliament. So there's some last minute things we need to settle out. Yes, Borderlands 2. The Servant Parliament voted for a Borderlands 2 Let's Play, and, I'm still not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that, but we may not actually play the whole game. I am not really sure right now. I don't think I can sustain that kind of a Let's Play. There will be some we won't be playing it like vanilla either, really. It's good. We're gonna try to do something special with that. I'm not entirely sure, but I kind of just had to rush through this week to get things done. So this needs to get done before the end of the month. We will handle it, but yeah, I haven't really had the time and energy after the streams last week, and then had to get ready for the streams this week in order to actually really edit everything. So the rendering rig is actually sitting idle right now. The content's backing up, and it's actually really terrifying, but hopefully one of these fucking days I'll actually stop and have the energy to actually do everything off-screen that I need to do. It's kind of one of these things that makes me think, you know what, it'd be nice if I didn't actually run the YouTube channel. Because if I didn't run the YouTube channel, I wouldn't have to edit things, but, you know, then it'd be harder in just having Twitch. So these are the things that I gotta do for my job. But this is one of the situations where if I kind of slip up or I'm not, like... If I need to step back and take a break, everything kind of just falls to the floor, and I need to pick it back up again in order for everything to be centered. Well, everything to be well and on its way again, so... Upgraded. Archaic operation. Well, at least that's good. But you see, here's the thing as well. I need to actually keep streaming and doing content and recording because, remember, I'm not going to be here for basically the entirety of December. So, need to make sure everything sticks. Yes. Dorm for a minute here, because, I believe we have enough batteries to actually do something. Yes, we have 4,000 for... Yes, we can do that. But we don't have enough batteries to actually upgrade this, but we can make combat reports. We can have Coletta make combat reports. Have her make 13 combat reports. We'll use that later. But now, grinding! But first, equipment. I'm not really getting anything good out of these. Well, there's something. I don't have any quick productions left. Oh no. I'm going on vacation in December to visit my family back in New York. AKA, I'm not going to be able to stream or do anything because I can't bring my equipment with me. Yeah, the main reason why the YouTube channel is so slow right now is because it's kind of lasting off of me having to stop and set up that rendering rig. All the Azure Lane videos that are going out right now actually were the first things that I sent at the rendering rig. But then I ran into the 4 fucking days of streaming for 2 weeks in a row that I have right now. So really, I just kind of burnt myself out on, like, getting everything done. And also, last week was a particularly bad week for me in general as a person. So, problems. And then, that's the thing. If I have a problem, things really, really get hectic, but I can't necessarily control those. I wish I could. I can keep working despite them, but, then that's my sanity. Gotta worry about that. Gotta look after myself, even if I'm trying to do something important here. Advanced salary for December.
Advanced salary for December.
Thanks, Takarev. Alright, so... yeah, we did that. Mine's going, but just double checking. So yeah, by the end of November, basically, I'm gonna be leaving 2 days after Battlefield 5 comes out. So the Battlefield 5, like, we're gonna play the single player for Battlefield 5 on stream, and that's gonna be basically the last thing I do before I leave. So I'm not even gonna be able to render that and get that up. That's gonna have to sit there until I get back. Which means I'm gonna miss the YouTube train on getting the Let's Play out, but at least you guys will see me play it. You need to be here for that stream, because I'm not gonna be able to post that for months. Well, until I get back on, like, I'm coming back mid-January. I'm coming back I'm leaving right as Battlefield 5 comes out, and I'm getting back just before Ace Combat 7 comes out. So yeah, if you want to see me play Blunderfield 5, make sure you're here on the 20th. My birthday is January 10th, so I'm leaving at the end of November, spending a month there for the holidays, and also sticking around for my birthday. Alright, you're asking Lord. Oh. But yeah, unfortunately for December, I am going to be completely out of it. Yeah, Hame, I might actually set that up. I might try and figure something out here, but then the workload just compressed back onto me, and then I still haven't found an adequate solution to the whole converter problem that we have. I don't like that. I really don't like that. And I know a lot of people are disappointed that I didn't get that fucking... I didn't actually go and get through to those Let's Plays. I know a lot of people were looking forward to those, and that's why I wanted to do them. But, yeah, conditions were not right. Yes, I know they're doing their final NAM memes right now. Or rather, it's actually kind of... I don't know, they had some confusion about what exactly they were doing. So I'm not exactly sure what the hell's going on there, but they are doing NAM memes right now. But I gotta grind this, or we're never gonna actually get out of this. This is one of those grinds where it's like, if I don't fucking do it now, I'll just have to do it later. Also, happy birthday, Link. In advance. But yeah, this is one of those situations where the grind is unavoidable, and I need to do this. And not just with this squad, too, with all the other squads that I'm fucking using, too. Yes, at least it's an easy grind, I suppose. It just comes down to, like, blunt force repetition. But I need to do this grind no matter what echelon I had. I would need to do this with any fucking echelon that I had. I'm just choosing the level to 2 stars because it's easy. So, this is the kind of the rock that I need to bash my head up against for Girls Frontline in order to stay in the game. Zero Tool, it's nice to know that some people just like hearing me run my mouth. which is a funny thought, and I don't necessarily take too much stock in it, but it's nice to know that people will come by and watch my stream just to hear me run my mouth and talk about dumb things. Yeah, 80% is the random wheel. The wheel of misfortune. Ugh. We're at 3 hours right now. I think I'm probably gonna be here for 5 to get this fucking shit done. And this is where the leveling starts to slow to a crawl. Yeah, the orange square that appears under my doll sometimes when I actually get into one of these engagements is the artillery unit. The only problem is they've been killing it. They kill it instantaneously, so it becomes not necessarily a problem. Oh, hey. Resources. Well, there goes my resource problem. Add money pennies. Thank you, Hamek. Thank you for the ad money pennies. Okay, so let's see here. Well, we got another contract, but we're also full on the T-dolls. Oh boy. Okay, so G3 again. Need to get her stats up. She's not really doing all that much damage right now. She's doing okay, but she definitely needs help. Let's go throw this in here just for the sake of throwing it in here. That's another L-Chan. Oh, yeah, no. I'm disappointed. But first, but before we do anything, alright, we need to check that, but right. I was thinking I might have left one of those not actually making something. Okay, 13. We blew 15 minutes with all of that. Alright, fine. Alright. This really is an obnoxious grind. This is the one thing that's killing Girls Frontline for me, the fucking grind. And, you see, that's the thing. What screwed me up here is because, well, honestly, I needed to go visit my uncle in the hospital that week, and that's what screwed me out of doing this grind in the first place. Zero Tool, this is the most efficient spot to grind in this level bracket, basically. And going anywhere higher would mean expending more resources to repair the squad, and they might not be able to complete it. Did I forget to repair the cat again? I forgot to repair the cat again, didn't I? Yeah, hot man. That was an awful week. And yeah, the repetition is setting in. I forgot to repair this might be a problem. I forgot to repair the cat. The cat did not get her band-aids. This is why I kept double checking. But yeah, Hame, that was an awful week. And that was basically right as I started to play Girls Frontline. And then I had to go, and I had to spend 2 weeks up there and go through all that horrible nightmare, meanwhile everybody else was grinding when it actually mattered. This is why everybody has their fucking 10,000 to like 20,000 to 30,000 plus combat value squads, and I'm here. IDW will remember that. I'm gonna retreat her immediately and hope the fucking god the squad actually survives. Run away! The razor's edge of fate! Survive! IDW running in slow motion in the field. Survive! That was dangerous, but we got through it. Yes, Linkbond, but everyone on my friends list is over-leveled to fuck. They can play all the events. I can't. This is why I had such a problem and basically had to give up on actually playing Cube, because I wasn't ready for it. This grind has been a long time coming, and I needed to actually sit down and do this, but it's just grinding. She's gonna get crutches. She'll be fine. She'll walk again. I will get to the damn friends list, but then again, who's gonna watch over the abandoned dolls? If I unfriend the dead people that aren't managing their dolls, who's gonna let the dolls out? Who's gonna remember to let the dolls out of their bunkers? Yeah, I hope I'm gonna be good for Arctic Warfare. I really, really hope I'm gonna be there for Arctic Warfare. If I get through this fucking grind and also level Beepo into a good squad, I might be able to pull it off. With that, I might be able to get to the end game, essentially. Haruka, please. Haruka, please. No. But, assuming... Architect is a cute Sanguis set as well. Alright, acceptable. I haven't seen Architect, though. I don't actually know what Architect looks like. But yeah, here's my plan here. I get this squad to level 70, and then I turn around and also take the really expensive girls. I'm hoping I can. This squad will be enough to carry me through to World 7 and get Rogue. That's like everything goes amazingly well planned. If not, well then leveling a squad that has Beepo in it will probably get me. In addition to leveling this squad, the squad that will be based around Beepo with all my other actually good fucking dolls will probably be enough to carry me through to the end game. And then that'll set me up to, you know, actually play the end game, or rather get close, because 0-4 is going to be a fucking nightmare anyway. 50,000 combat score on a boss. Holy sweet mother of God. That's going to be something. I'm gonna have to put together a shotgun. Actually, but then again, boss. I need to put together a good MG team for that one, if I'm gonna do it by myself, or if not, rely on meme friends. But hopefully, like, say, having those two squads, the Beepo squad and then this squad leveled to maximum, will at least get me grinding in 0-2. Hopefully. Everything else done and grinding in 0-2. Perch time now. I'll do it later. 13 minutes. You know, I don't think I'm getting very much out of these rolls here. Okay, 20 pieces of equipment. Fantastic. Struggle for level 90s too, but yeah, that's the end game. That's me finished. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, Hame. What I'm hoping is that the cheap seat squad here, I'll get them to 70, and then I can attempt to get them to 0-2 to make this grinding a little bit easier. Like, at least I'll be able to, like, spit out cores all day long. And that'll make the grinding for the Beepo squad I'll be the servant. I'll have me some nice core mines. I'll make the country rich, so they can pay for their bloated military spending budget. Okay, that's, well, F2000's doing okay, but G3 still needs more help. I get the 0-3, I get the 0-2, I get the cores, and then that'll make leveling other squads much easier. Or at least I won't have to worry about, like, logistics while worrying about... I won't have to worry about fucking core logistics while I'm doing the long-ass grind to level them. I will not have to worry about that as much. So at least that'll make the 5-star grind go about as fast as what I'm doing right now. Without actually having to stop and say, I can't level any higher because I don't have any cores. I will surmount core hell. And honestly, I'm glad I'm playing this on an emulator because I would not be fucking willing to spend this much time on a phone game. This is a nightmare to play on a... Like, this would... Like, this long? This... Grinding for this fucking long on a phone is... Really... I'm wondering how the hell people do this. Hi, L-chan. 4-4. What's 4-4E give me? I know the next major grinding area is in World 5, but I don't remember where the hell that is. Auto battle is really hell on resources, though. Okay, level 44, 1911, fantastic. They're moving along. 5-4 and 5-2, alright. Alright. Good to know, but that's like level 60 to 70, where you start at that. We'll get there eventually. I suppose I'd be able to do it too if I really set my mind to it, but this is the kind of situation, if I need to play a game this long and this intently, I would much rather it be on a PC. Like, if I'm gonna sit here, I wanna sit in a nice comfy chair, I wanna have a really big fucking screen, I wanna have my hands on a mouse and keyboard, so I'm not, like, fuddling with a phone. I don't think my back and my neck could take it. Data, I haven't heard anything from Deku, and apparently nobody else has either. I talked to him last night, but he wasn't sure if he was gonna be able to do a stream today. It was always looking a little bit chancy with the storm over there, but he's alright. I just don't think he has enough energy to stream. Basically, to put it into perspective, anytime it rains really hard over there, he basically just has to stay up every night to make sure he's not going to be fucking swimming by the morning. He retweeted something like 20 minutes ago. Okay, so he's here. Okay, so he might not be running though. Which is understandable, because he's probably not running because he didn't fucking sleep last night. I'll give it to that man. He does enough work. Okay. More enhancements. Yes. Yes, please. We'll also get the batteries while we're out here, so... Okay. Now, you see, I'm sitting here with LM. I'm staring at her. And I think, honestly, by the time we put together a machine gun squad for her, we'll probably be in an area where we can grind for her. So, LM, I'm just gonna make an open spot here. I'm trying to hold on to double... Oh my god, I hit that fucking area again where it's not moving. So I'll put LM in there. I've been trying not to do that, but let's just get this fucking moving at the fastest pace that we can. We will most likely be in an area where we can get her by the time we're in this. And if not, like, we'll hunt around. I'm probably gonna be trying to get PKP as well, too, because PKP is... Well, if you want a fucking 30,000 combat value squad, you're gonna need something like a PK. Yeah, SV99 for space and cores as well later. She's a good rifle, it's just that I'm not using her right now, so I think we need to go to efficiency mode here. Also, I forgot to check the batteries. Bug. But hey, look, combat score 5,000. How about that? Finally over that hump. Everybody thinks G11 is cute. Who's your favorite girl? Why is it Thompson in Girls Frontline? Thompson is very nice. I will give you that. If I determine who my favorite design is, it's just really hard to do, honestly. I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to think about that. You know, I would actually like to level Takara for what she's doing right now. But that means she takes up more resources. Oh, good. G11's out of class. Pat. But now you're going right the fuck back to class. Okay, we might have... Yeah, I think I might have enough basic training data to get her into intermediate. I don't think I have enough intermediate to get her to advanced, though. G11 right now is me when I had to go to summer school. Then I have to do all the fucking work. So I empathize with G11, that's why I kind of like her personality. I was a whole lot like that when I was younger. I didn't really care, I didn't do my work, but then when the testing came around, I fucking destroyed everything. So you know what, that's why she kind of endears me with her personality, along with being the magic space gun and symbol of Savannah. Any reason you're not using instant trainings? You see, that's also another thing. That's a good point. I was trying to save those, but then the thing is... The thing, honestly, is I play actually counter to how everyone else plays. A 24-hour timer doesn't really impede me all that much because of how how sporadically I stream Girls Frontline, because I can't stream it every day. So that means I'm not playing it every time. So yeah, I can actually just stomach the 24-hour timers when it would kill everyone else. So really, I should just use those. I should really just fucking get this along. At least a little bit. So honestly, logically, it works for me and probably nobody else. But I can get away with that. Okay, so 300. Does that get her to... Does this get her to advanced, though? It's also speed training G11. I don't think anyone's gonna fucking be pissed off at speed training G11. It did! It did get her to intermediate. I'm not gonna be playing with her today at all, so... Fine. Get her up there as high as we can. Alright, 6 hours. See you later, people.